Good day and great health. Welcome back to another edition of your Lifeline Vitality. Today on the podcast, Dysafferentation and the Upper Cervical Spine. In the upper cervical spine, there are four main structures to focus on. They are the foramen magnum of the occipital bone, the atlas vertebra or the first cervical bone, the axis vertebra or the second cervical bone, and the brainstem of the nerve system. The brainstem exits from the foramen magnum. The atlas and axis bones protect and surround the brainstem. The brainstem connects all the nerves from the brain to the nerves of the body. In upper cervical chiropractic, the focus is on the neurophysiology and biomechanics of the craniocervical joint and how it affects all other areas of the body in some way, shape, or form. Regarding dysafferentation, the focus is on the afferent nerve fibers located in the upper cervical spine. Nerve information relays between the brain and the body through two types of nerve fibers. Efferent nerve fibers transmit information from the brain to the body. Afferent nerve fibers transmit information from the body to the brain. This cycle of output-input is vital for the central nerve system to adapt to ever-changing internal and external environmental cues. The nerve system in general does four main things. It controls all the movements we make, senses everything we feel, regulates all our body organs, and relates us to the outside world. When nerves get stressed, it affects their sensitivity, perception, and behavior. There are three types of stresses we deal with in life. The stresses are physical, chemical, and emotional in nature. These stresses create nerve tension and spine imbalance. One specific function of the brainstem is to adapt to these stresses and help restore the spine to balance. If the stresses are too great for the brainstem to adapt, compensations arise. One particular compensation that occurs in the upper cervical spine is a vertebral subluxation. A vertebral subluxation causes the atlas and axis bones to become locked in a misaligned position. This lock will perpetuate spine imbalance and nerve system tension. This tension will lead to abnormal sensitivity, perception, and behavior of the brainstem and surrounding nerves. Nerve system function is disrupted. Over time, this disruption can lead to symptoms. The usual symptoms of dysafferentation are pain, altered sensation, restricted range of motion, headaches and dizziness, cognitive or emotional disturbances, contribution to digestive issues, asthma, and sleep disturbances. The goal of chiropractic is not to medically treat the symptoms of dysafferentation. Chiropractic aims to correct nerve tension and spine imbalance. Chiropractors correct this by adjusting the vertebral subluxation of the upper cervical spine. Correcting the subluxation better optimizes the function of the brainstem and associated nerves. The nerve system overall can sense, perceive, and behave at a greater potential when a subluxation is corrected.